Hey y'all, this is Dickie. I am just heading into Hogsmeade at Universal's Islands of Adventure. I'm making my way to the Three Broomsticks, where Harry, Ron, and Hermione used to enjoy a nice butterbeer while visiting this all-wizard village on a nice Saturday away from Hogwarts. While they found much mischief afoot on their visits, I am simply here to answer one humble question. Can I keto? Now, this is a voiceover recording. I did try using my new lavalier mic, and it was terrible. The restaurant was very loud, and I was in the center of the room. It seems like the lavalier microphone picked up everything around me much better than it managed to pick up my voice. I sometimes worry in my other videos that the background noise is close to drowning me out, but at the best moments, this mic sounded that way. At the worst moments, I couldn't even make out what I was saying to transcribe it. In addition to the poor quality, I also had to remember to turn on and off the mic and receiver each time I was going to record, which I failed at going through the queue the first thing. So that is currently being returned. Now, as far as the restaurant, one thing to note, breakfast ends at 10:30 a.m., and I mean you need to be ordering by 10:30. It seems to switch over right then. I walked into the restaurant and was in line at 10:30, but they had already switched the signs. I ordered between 10:35 and 10:40, and I had to order lunch, which was not my original intention. Now, this is a quick service restaurant. You do move through the queue and then are sent to a numbered order station. From there, they direct you to your corresponding number along the back wall where you will pick up your food. Once you have your food, you can find a table. This place does have ample seating. There is plenty of indoor seating, and there's also a smallish patio with outdoor seating. Now, you do see the Velocicoaster speeding right by you over the water if you are on the patio. That's awesome if you enjoy just being at the amusement park or that ride in particular, but it can take you out of the Harry Potter theming. So if that's what you're there for, I definitely recommend sitting inside. Although you could tell yourself it's wizard kids racing on broomsticks, I suppose. I did get the chicken salad. There's also a rotisserie chicken. I didn't discuss the potential sides for that meal to see if there were any keto options. The main sides for the meal seem to be corn and potatoes, but perhaps they would substitute a side salad. I just didn't ask. They also have some spare ribs, but I imagine they have some sugar in the ribs, on the ribs. I don't believe the menu lists all the ingredients when you are at the counter. They do have food displays in a window as you move through the queue, though. I also did not ask about the ingredients here beyond sugar and the dressing. When I asked for no bread or croutons, the worker did grab what I think was a menu and look at the ingredients, questioning if something I asked him to hold off of the plate was actually part of the meal. So I'm not sure if they have a full ingredients list. I mean, they don't have it for the back of a dressing package, accessible apparently. But I'm not sure if they have all the ingredients list of the menu items like Disney can do, or if all they have is a list of what comes with your meal. They also have fake display food in the windows as you pass through the queue. I did order the salad without the croutons or baguette that it shows on the plate in the display window. I didn't pay enough attention, and it did have corn on the salad. I believe this is the first time I've had corn in 2 years since I got the diabetes diagnosis and went on keto. The chicken salad entree was $12.49. I forgot to ask about a pass holder discount, but I will probably be back here in the near future trying for breakfast again, and I'll do my best to remember to ask at that time. Now, no one could tell me whether the light salad dressing had sugar. The person working the register suggested light ranch, but didn't know for sure. I don't like ranch, so I said no to dressing. Then they asked me at the counter again and suggested the light vinaigrette, but they didn't know if it had sugar in it either. I attempted the light vinaigrette, but it did have 3 grams of carbs, 2 grams of added sugar, so I left it off my salad. Now, these were the shortest, I want to say shortest tables, but they were regular tables and short chairs. The chairs are so low. I am about 5'7", so it did not work well. I could not get over the height of this table and how low I was through the meal. I kept looking at myself in the in the phone and laughing just because this was right at chest level on me. Now, just a moment. Please take note of the family behind me. Dad doing a little magic wand action with the fork there. I could not stop talking about how low these chairs were, though. I felt kind of like a 4-year-old at the table without a booster seat. I kind of wanted to ask about maybe getting a booster seat. I did see one young girl who actually just gave up and was standing at the table eating. She did eventually sit back down, and I realized she seemed to be about the same height to me as the table. I don't know if she had a higher chair or I am just the height of a 7 or 8-year-old girl. I imagine if someone is 6 foot tall, they probably get a normal dining experience. I see some people in the restaurant switching the chairs, but I'm not sure if they were taller chairs or just higher backed chairs. Maybe it gave some people the illusion that they were in taller chairs, though. Now, while I was eating, I'm pretty sure a man asked one of the workers how to get out of the restaurant. He was in a direct line from the door, which was open, sunshine was pouring in, so hopefully he was asking where the restrooms were, but I'm pretty sure he walked towards that door after asking, so anyway. Now the salad is good. It is iceberg lettuce. Not the most nutritious or flavorful salad option you could have. If you are one of those people that only likes iceberg lettuce, well, this is definitely the salad for you. I do like the crunch of iceberg, but it's just not the most flavorful or nutritionally dense option for a salad one could hope for. I know people are very picky about what lettuce makes a good salad for them. I like a mixed green salad, sometimes a little spinach. I wish this salad also had onion on it. That would have made this a much tastier salad. There was a very tiny amount of shredded carrot on the salad, but such a small amount. The chicken is the same as the rotisserie chicken that they have as an entree here, I believe. Pretty much when I first came here on vacation, I am a huge Harry Potter fan, so the entire week I ate in either Hogsmeade or Diagon Alley areas. I think for lunch and dinner I had the fish and chips every meal. Obviously not now that I'm on keto. Two things you could always trust me to order off of a menu if they exist on there used to be fish and chips or chicken fried steak. I think those are my two favorites on any menu, but obviously keto has changed those dining preferences. Now, I did eat here once for breakfast back then. After that, I actually used to start my morning getting the meat pasties and a butterbeer at the Hopping Pot. I think it was a variety of 3 pies, if I remember correctly. But again, that was before keto. I do wish they would sell sugar-free butterbeer at the parks. That would really be awesome. Now back to this salad. This salad is pretty good. I also started to get very paranoid during this video about how loud I was crunching into the lavalier microphone. However, as I stated before, the lavalier picked up all the background noise around me so much better than my actual conversation or the sound of crunching as I ate my iceberg lettuce. I do absolutely love the theming and attention to detail in this restaurant, the absolute whimsy in the Harry Potter areas of these parks. These restaurants and the whole area is just amazing. Like these stairs and doorways that just lead to everywhere or nowhere. As far as this restaurant goes and as far as this meal goes, the food is good. The rotisserie chicken is good. It does lose major points for me on this iceberg lettuce, but as I said before, some people love their iceberg. My mother would love this salad. As far as the price point, it's theme park quick service prices. I feel they are pretty consistent across all of the parks. The theming here, pretty good. Everywhere in the Harry Potter sections are very detailed. The magic in the windows, the spells to cast throughout the area. If you have the interactive wand, if you are a Harry Potter fan, this is an excellent restaurant. I love the theming of all these areas. Very authentic to the feeling of the movies. If you are a Harry Potter fan, this is definitely a restaurant you have to eat at. If you are coming with your family and the kids are fans, you can find something on the menu to eat that's keto friendly. If you are in another area of the park, not a Harry Potter fan, you don't really need to seek out this restaurant for the food, though. There are other keto options to be found, probably in areas that are less congested. I will go into more detail about the Harry Potter areas getting congested and why in the recap of my entire day on my other channel, Sunday in the Park, if you want to check that out. The food is pretty much okay. I feel like Disney and many of their restaurants are stepping up their food quality for quick service. Not in all, but in some. I don't feel Universal has done the same, though. This is standard theme park quality food, but it does have an English flair or theme to it. It does provide variety to the standard theme park options. You won't be getting a burger here. The kids menu has the fish and chips, chicken fingers, or mac and cheese. So picky eaters do have those chicken fingers or mac and cheese options. Or I did see the one girl with the chicken dipping it in the ketchup, so that's always an option. I think only the fish comes with fries on the kids menu. The menu states all entrees are served with grapes and applesauce. I've mentioned the price point before. It's standard theme park pricing. So again, if you love Harry Potter, theming and architecture of theme parks, or just fun and whimsical theming, this is definitely a restaurant worth adding to your trip. Thanks for joining me for brunch, I guess. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing so you don't miss any of my keto reviews. Until next time, see you down the road.